Alright, yeah. Okay then, I will tell you the rules of the game then. He takes forth his hands and flips out a coin of it as it appears from nowhere and catches it again. Okay, you see this coin. This coin will be in my person or in Val's person, and we will hold it. You will take this coin from us, and you will hold it for 10 seconds, and when all of you has held the coin for 10 seconds each, you win. If the match goes for 10 minutes, we win. Easy rules, right?
Yeah, sounds easy enough.
Yeah, you're free to pass the coin around however you wish between you, and me and Val can do the same. And we will start with the coin in our possession, so you need to catch it first before the countdown for you starts. And as said before, let's keep this civilized. No trying to beat down someone that can't handle it. So I'll be holding back and make sure that I do not accidentally hurt any one of you, as super strength is also one of my things. Val over here will be using her everyday hands, none of the military stuff grade she has, to flip it around as well. We will just make sure that you do not get it, but no harm will be put on anyone here. You can see this as your moment to shine and show each other what you can do, and show us what you can do. Now, any more questions, or we will start immediately?
May raises her hand again.
Yeah, May?
How much damage can the coin take? Like, what happens if we destroy the coin?
I have around 200 backups. So if you destroy the coin, I will count it as you lost it from your hand and we took it, and I just take forth another one and have it as the new coin.
Okay, but how much damage can the coin take?
Well, the coin is a zinc, copper and silver alloy, so I believe that it should be able to handle the scratches and damage like most coins, so I believe an ordinary person wouldn't be able to harm it, but a strong man might. Either way, as said, I have 200 backups. No problem.
Great!
Any more questions, or we will be starting now?
May sort of jumps in the spot and throws her hands about to warm up.
Okay then, on the count of 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go!
May takes a deep breath and then pounces, charging towards her new, senior. She assesses his form, trying to see where exactly she should land her punch. And as she moves closer, decides on a kick. She jumps, extends her leg, and charges forward.
Your kick flies with precision and a terrifying force. You know that he's open. He cannot possibly raise his hand in time to block this. But all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a finely crafted metal shield appears, blocking your attack, hitting his body with minimal force. You did not see where that shield came from, it just appeared out of nowhere. In a confused stumble, you take a few steps back, just looking upon what happened, and as soon as the shield had appeared, it disappears again. That was a nice kick, but you should always take heed that your opponent might have a power you're not ready for.
Home run witnesses May's assault and how his opponent's defenses act, almost without him even knowing. He narrows his gaze upon the coin and makes it clear in his mind that that is the one and only goal right now. He palms a baseball in his hand and puts his right foot back. Focusing upon the coin, he lunges backwards and then throws the baseball with furious speed. towards Alex. With a counter corkscrew motion, the baseball flies in a whirling formation, coming straight for Alex's face.
And in a desperate motion, he puts up his hand, but it's not quick enough, and once again a shield appears in front of him, covering his eyes.
As the baseball propels towards the shield, the spin of it makes it go in its counterclockwise motion, turning in the air and going past the shield and down towards the hand. It slaps the hand with tremendous force, knocking it and propelling it to the side. As the ball has been spinning, Home Run expected the trajectory and started running towards the side. And in a unison motion, as the coin flies in the air, Home Run runs towards it, jumps, and picks it like a catch on a baseball field. He lands his feet and raises himself, showing the coin in his hand, with a smirk under his mask.
Oh shit! Hey, Val! Catch the coin! And all of a sudden, all 6 of the hands fly towards you in a terrifying speed. You feel almost overwhelmed as they come towards you.
Macro has been hanging back, observing, trying to see what his teammate and his opponents can do, and waiting for the right opportunity. Decides now is the time to act. Mac takes off, with a speed that rivals, if not surpasses, most athletes. He lunges forward. To anyone who looks upon him, it looks more like he's skating across the ground than actually running. As he advances upon the hands, he dives through the air, colliding with all of the hands. But instead of scattering around him, they almost seem to stick to his body. He glides through the air on the other side of Val.
As the hands go towards Home Run, he backpedals a few steps, trying to understand what is about to befall him. He sees the opportunity when Mac covers them, and he only thinks about trying to hold on to it for the time that he needs. As he counts for himself and reaches 10, he sees one of the hands slip past Mac's defenses and come towards him. In a instinctively motion, without giving it much thought, he plucks the coin between his fingers and tosses it at the hand. It flies towards it and hits it upon the palm, harder and faster than it can react to actually grab it. And it bounces from the palm down into the grass, with enough spinning motion to make it bounce off the surface and towards Melora.
Mel sees Home Run throw the coin towards her, and she catches a bit fumbly. She grabs a hold of the coin in her hand, and she turns her hand into ice around the coin.
Oh shit, Alex! She has the coin! Take it! As soon as the coin enters your hand, Alex starts running like a madman past all of you, his feet leaving indentures in the ground as he runs forth.
As Alex passes by May, she reaches out with her arms and takes a deep breath. And for a moment, the very air seems to vibrate before all the surrounding light runs towards her body, turning the area around her into pitch black darkness. And just to make sure that Alex doesn't reach Melora, she casually trips him with her foot.
In his speed and intensity, he does not notice your foot, and the darkness covers it up even further. With a tumble and a stumble, he falls to the ground, and you hear how he thumps loudly as he does.
May keeps absorbing the light around her, counting slowly backwards, and once she is sure that Melora has had the coin for 10 seconds, she lets the light disperse.
Mel takes the coin and holds it against her chest as she turns into her water form. She quickly starts serpenting around the grass towards Mac and stops at his feet with the coin visible through the water.
Mac, in a pile of mechanical limbs, look upon the water and the coin and just looks very deeply confused about what is happening. He stretches out his arm towards the coin into the puddle, when suddenly he goes flying away from the puddle, dragged by the 5 arms. "Shit!" he yells.
Huh. A delivery. Thank you. And the last arm flies, picking up the coin from the water puddle in blinding speed, resting just a short bit away from Val. Nice trick.
Thank you.
Val stands with her newfound trophy, but the puddle at her feet start rhythmically vibrating, and it's sounding like great pillars of heavy material crashes down upon the earth. Advancing towards her, Mac, now gotten up on his feet, slowly but steady, walks towards her. The thudding of each of his feet is only drowned out by the mechanical strain of the hands, still trying to pull him away.
Val looks upon you with a shock, but it quickly subsides as she smirks, and you hear the same straining sound from her legs. And all of a sudden, she flies up a bit with them, away from you, the hand and the coin quickly following. Oh shit! Each one of those hands can lift over 50 kilos. You're literally dragging 250 kilos with you. Man!
Just some light exercise.
I'm impressed. However, not good enough.
May spots the coin soaring up in the air and gathers the energy of the light that she absorbed not even a minute ago into her fingertips. Aiming them towards the floating hand, she shoots out a bright beam of laser.
Before the beam even managed to leave your finger, Alex has already placed himself between you and Val, and the shot hits him in the chest, leaving a big hole in his shirt, but showing no damage underneath. He gives you a smile and says, "Nice try. Hey Val! Run away for a bit. Make sure that they can't catch the coin from you. Okay, Alex!" And she starts moving away, flying past all of you to the other side of the field.
May, meanwhile, clasps her hands over her mouth, staring in horror at his ruined shirt. Oh no, I'm so sorry!
He looks at you in a minor surprise. No problem. I don't really burn, and I can make new clothes. No problem. Val, still smirking like she owns the world, flies a bit over all of you, with the coin clearly showing in her hand beside her. And she starts saying, "Hey, if you really want the coin and win this, you have to try a bit harder than that."
With a quick movement, she plucks the coin from Val's hand with a yoink! As her evaporated form flies next to Val. She grabs the coin and quickly starts moving towards her teammates. She softly lands on the grass next to Mac as she turns back into her regular form and hands him the coin.
Thank you.
No problem. Keep it safe.
I will try.
Mel, that was really cool!
Thanks!
How? Crap. Those forms are interesting. Do you have any more forms you want to show us?
Not right now.
Val looks over to Alex. Alex, get the coin before the time is up. Yeah, sure. And he starts running towards Mac in full speed once again.
As Alex advances towards the two of them, Mac almost smugly says to Mel, "Would you step aside a little bit?"
Mel evaporates.
As Alex advances towards Mac, grabs hold of the wrist that holds the coin, obviously supposed to keep him steady while he just picks the coin out of his hand. Mac just smiles and something shifts. All 5 arms of him lose their grip simultaneously and slips away from behind him, and he almost, keeping a solid form, but almost like he's coated with some kind of lubricant, easily slips out of Alex's grip. No matter how many times Alex tries to grab him, the grip just slips right out of the grip. Mac doesn't really consider Alex a threat to the coin anymore. Just calmly walks to May and puts the coin directly into her hands.
When Mac drops the coin in May's hand, as Mac drops the coin into her extended palm, Alex's hand shoots out to grab her wrist, and almost instinctively, with precisely trained motion, she grabs him right back, and despite being far shorter and smaller than he is, easily flips him over her shoulder so that he slams into the ground.
With a loud thump and a groan of minor pain, Alex hits the ground. Ugh! Ugh. As he stabilizes himself, you take a few steps back, composing yourself and keeping a distance. And as you do, you see several of the hands flying towards you in blinding speed, and right before they are about to lay upon you, you hear Val scream out, "Time!" and lands upon the grass not far away from you. And she takes a few steps forth, and all of the hands goes to Alex and helps him up to his feet before going past him and start addressing you all. 10 seconds each. Nice done.
Yeah! May brightens up and looks to her teammates, beaming with joy.
She goes towards you, May, first and says, "Hey, nice trick that. What was it? Taekwondo? Jiu-jitsu?
Krav Maga, actually.
Ah, nice.
Thanks! And hey, nice flying!
Yeah, they're a new design. As I said, I tried rockets before, but fire hazard.
Yeah, I can see that, yes.
Echo goes to Alex. Are you okay, bro?
Yeah, I'm okay. I just didn't expect that last throw. Damn.
Mac pats him on the shoulder and is like, you know, if I didn't turn slippery, I don't know who of us would win in the power struggle.
I believe I might have. I have more tricks up my sleeve. Let's just say that strength is not my primary strength. Or wait, that sounded strange. Strength isn't my primary power. Yeah, that's better. As you talk away, Val starts moving towards home run. Hey, kid, that was pretty impressive. You managed not only to fool Alex, but me too with that stunt. What's the power? Can you make things flexible or what? I mean, things just don't bounce like that, like nothing.
Nah, I guess they don't, but you know, I got the magic.
Yeah, you sure do. Hey, if you ever want to hang out sometime, just say the word.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Good work. I'm impressed. Yeah, it's quite impressive. Oh, before I forget. And he quickly rattles around inside his jacket, pulling out what almost looked like a pamphlet and gives it to Mac. So, I'm part of a seminar event thing in a week. It's a kind of rehabilitation program where we try to help henchmen from villains and stuff reintegrate to society. If you're ever interested, you can come and participate. I came up with the slogan. And upon the paper, you see in bold letters written, "Beating thugs with hugs." And as you read it, you see Alex smile brightens up like a schoolboy just getting an extra piece of candy. Pretty clever name, right?
Mac looks at the paper in his hand. Gets a very restrained look on his face. And goes... Yeah. Good name.
As you do so, you feel a mechanical hand land upon your shoulder. And as you look towards Val, she gives you a look of, "I've been there, buddy." Before letting go with the hand and taking a place beside Alex. Hey, Alex, you probably shouldn't have them go to these kind of things right after they start school. It's still a lot for them. Let them get some time to readjust. Yeah, sure, but I put so much work on it. If it helps anything, Alex, I will go with you. Really? Yeah. Nice! Thank you! Oh yeah, right. Okay, everyone. He straightens a bit up and takes a better posture before speaking with the best authoritative voice he has. Okay, everyone, this was a fantastic show of your abilities, and I'm glad we have this talk? Can we say talk? Just say a interaction. Yeah, I'm glad we had this kind of interaction, and I'm proud of what you all did. Yeah. So, welcome to the school, and welcome to the hero course. What's the time right now, Val? The time is 8:15. Okay, you have 15 minutes before the tour starts. Take some time to relax. Me and Val, we will be going. Our part of the day is over. Yeah, I have some modifications I think I need to be working on after seeing this performance.
Man, Mac turns towards Val.
Yeah?
If you want someone to help you with strenuous tests on the arms, I might be able to help.
She brightens up with a smile and just says, yeah, I'm free most of the time. Just come by anytime you wish. You can find me most of my lessons are actually in one of the science room. You should be able to find me if you just go there. But yeah, come by anytime you have some time. It will be wonderful.
Great.
Now, Alex, we should get going. Yeah, sure. Every one of you, have a good day, and we will meet tomorrow at class, he says while pointing a bit with his fingers towards you. Yeah. Have a good day, everyone.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Nice to meet you.
See ya.
Well, Mac, that was really cool. Do you have like both of your brother's powers?
Yeah.
That's really cool. Congrats. Yeah, good job.
Thanks, I guess. I mean, it's nothing I can affect, so I don't know if I should say thank you or not.
Yeah, I know that feel. And hey, Home Run, that was really cool what you did too.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I was just, not to. I was just trying to get the coin. I mean, you can really see that in Val and Alex. They really restrained themselves. They wanted to push harder.
Yeah. Alex could have punched me or something like that, and maybe that would have done something, but he didn't.
Nah, exactly. I mean, Val really. She really gloated at that moment when she flew high. Almost like she enjoyed every moment of her superiority. Maybe they are new at this kind of things. I don't know. But yeah, it appears we all did fantastic. We all did. You guys were great.
Yeah, good teamwork, everyone.
Good job.
Okay, now does anyone know the way to the classroom?
I mean, my guess would be that we just have to get back to the entrance.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Home Run.
Yeah.
You said you had some experience.
Yeah.
Do you have any fun stories?
I mean, that depends on what you think is funny. But I have some stories. We can take that later.
Yeah. Like stopping evil scientists and things like that?
No, not many evil scientists out and about on the street, But, I've done a few things.
Mac looks at him and disappointment fills his eyes. Oh.
You don't have to be sad, big guy. We will soon have our own stories to tell. And they might involve those evil scientist dudes.
Oh, so you only dealt with street thugs and things like that?
I dealt with a few things. And Home Run starts walking off.